So do you also use Zoho CRM for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect, and in this video we are going to understand how to create Zoho CRM contact on Tally Forms submission. So with here I'm running a digital marketing agency and we gather the details of our potential clients with the help of Tally Forms. So now what I want is that as soon as we receive the details of our potential clients with the help of Tally Forms, automatically with the help of these same details, a new contact should be created in my Zoho CRM account too. That too without any manual efforts. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Tally Forms and Zoho CRM. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also want to create this automation for your business? Then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, I'll show you how to connect Tally Forms with Zoho CRM to automate contact creation. Every time a form is submitted on Tally, a new contact will be added directly to your Zoho CRM account. Eliminating the need for manual data entry, this setup saves time, reduces errors, and ensure your CRM is always up to date. With the latest leads, let's dive in and see how you can easily set this up. So to set this up, I have simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy, and as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of stars free every month. But over here I'm an existing user, so I'm just going to click on this sign in. And as soon as we are going to click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications, which is Tally and Zoho CRM. So I'm just going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And as soon as we're going to click on this access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me for the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So here I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations, and I want to name my workflow as how to create Zoho CRM contact on Tally Forms submission. Tally Forms to Zoho CRM, and then we just have to click on this create. And as soon as we're going to click on this create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. So trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow will run. All right, trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the actions are response towards the commands given by our trigger. So that's why we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger in a particular workflow. Alright, so today what I want is, I want to create a Zoho CRM contact on Tally Forms submission. So for my trigger application, I'm just going to select it as Tally. So I'm just going to search for Tally and then we are just going to select it. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So basically, trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So here what I want is that as soon as a new response is received, my workflow should be triggered or started. So I'm just going to select the same as my trigger event. And now it is asking me for the webhook URL. So we're just going to use this same webhook URL in order to create a connection between our Tally account and our Pabbly Connects workflow. So first I'm just going to copy this webhook URL and then we are just going to follow this help text, and it is saying log into your Tally account, publish your form and go to the integrations and then webhooks. Alright, we're going to follow the same. I'm just going to open my Tally account, and now from here we have to go towards the form for which I want to create this automation. So I want to create this automation for this form which is contact us form. So I'm just going to go towards the edit of this form. Alright, and as you can see that this is my form. So now what we have to do is we have to go towards the integration tab of this form, and now over here we have to look for webhooks, and as you can see the same. So I'm just going to click on this connect given right below this webhook, and now it is asking me for the endpoint URL. So we're just going to paste the URL which we copied from our workflow over here, and then we have to click on this connect. And as soon as we're going to click on this connect, yes, you can see that we have successfully added a webhook URL right over here. So with this, we have successfully created a connection between our Tally account and our Pabbly Connect's workflow. But now it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So to do this, I'm just going to open my form once again, and we're going to go towards the share option given. Alright, over here you can see this is the share link. So I'm just going to copy it and open it in a new tab. Alright, so as you can see that I've successfully opened it, and now we are going to do the test submission. So let's say for the first name, I'm going to keep it as demo, last name as user, email as demo user 5566@pabblytudes.com. As you can see the phone number. And now for the company name, I'm just going to keep it as Pabbly Tudes. We are going to move on forward. For the project type, I'm just going to keep it as SEO services. And after selecting all of this, we just have to click on this submit, and yes, you can see thank you for completing this form. So with this, we have successfully completed this form, and now Tally has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow. And over here you can see that Pabbly has captured the response for the same. You can see the first name which we entered, the last name, the email which we entered, the phone number, the company name, and the project type which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step, and now what will happen is that as soon as a new response is received from my Tally, automatically this workflow is going to get triggered, and Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. So further, what I want is I want to create a Zoho CRM contact on Tally form submission. So for my action application, we are just going to select it as Zoho CRM. So I'm just going to search for Zoho CRM right over here, and as you can see the same, so we're going to select it. Now it's asking me for the action event. So for my action event, we just have to click on this create contact and click on this connect. And now it is asking me to add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already connected your Zoho CRM account with your Pabbly Connect's workflow, you can click on this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and then we have to click on this blue button which says connect with Zoho CRM. And now it is saying enter the domain your Zoho account belongs to from below. Alright, so to get my domain, I'm just going to open my Zoho CRM account, and over here you can see that this is my domain which is zoho.in. So this is my domain, so I'm just going to enter the same domain right over here which is zoho.in. You have to enter your domain only. Your domain can be zoho.com, zoho.com.au, zoho.eu, zoho.in like me, or zoho.com.cn. Alright, so now after entering this domain, we just have to click on this save, and as soon as we're going to click on this save, it is asking me for some permissions. So I'm just going to click on this accept and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on this accept. Pabbly is safe, and as soon as we're going to do so, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Zoho CRM account with our Pabbly Connect's workflow. And now it is asking me for the lead source, so I'm just going to select it as advertisement only. We are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the first name, the last name, the email, and rest another details. So yes, we're going to enter all of these details one by one, but we are not going to enter it manually, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step. We've selected Tally as our trigger application. So we are just going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we are going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. Alright, so let's say that over here we have to enter first name. So I'm just going to enter first name right over here, and as you can see demos, we're just going to map this from the previous response. Same we are going to do with the last name too. I'm just going to look for last name in the previous response, and as you can see users, we're going to map it. We are going to map the email too. I'm just going to look for email in the previous response, and we're going to map it. And over here you can see that we have successfully mapped all the required details. So I'm just going to move on forward. You can see that it is asking me for many another details. So we're only just going to fill in the required details and click on this save and send test request button. If you wish, you can definitely fill out the rest of the details too. Alright, so I'm just going to click on the save and send test request button, and as soon as we're going to click on the save and send test request button, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response. Over here you can see that it is saying that we have successfully created a new contact in our Zoho Zoho CRM account with the same details received from my Tally. So I'm just going to open my Zoho CRM account and check for the new contact created. So I'm just going to open my Zoho CRM account and we're going to go towards the contacts of this. All right. And over here, as soon as we're going to come over here, yes, you can see a new contact has been created. You can see the contact name and the email which we entered. So yes, with this, we have successfully completed our workflow. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new response is received from my Tally, automatically a contact will be created in my Zoho CRM, that too without any manual efforts. This workflow is going to run in backend and we can just sit back and relax. We don't have to come back and again to our workflow to click on this save and send test request. Alright, so yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. So if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.